You guys wanted it.
But before I can even talk about my side of things, we need to ask the people what they think, the wrestling community what they think. So that's exactly what I did on my channel. I went and I made community post after community post just asking, what is going on with Monday Night Raw? What's the problem with Monday Night Raw? How can you fix Monday Night Raw? And there were a crazy amount of responses. And as you can see, a majority of the people are not happy about Monday Night Raw. A majority of people are not happy with the WWE. And they have every right to be unhappy with them.
Now, guys, I know what some of you guys might say. In honor of transparency, go ahead right now, go to the community post, take a look yourself. I didn't edit these special little posts. This is all for everybody to see. But here's my opinion on Monday Night Raw. Because a lot of people want to hear what I have to say. And I know a lot of people want me to talk about specific wrestlers, but guys, this isn't a specific wrestler problem. A lot of these wrestlers are immensely talented people and great individuals. So I'm not going to go off on a rant on them specifically. The problem is the whole story here. And also important to mention before we get started here is you guys, the people that know me and my channel, I try to be as positive and respectful as I can be. Like, to a certain extent. Like, of course, there's some things that piss me off from time to time, but I try to be as honestly as respectful as I can be to not just the wrestling community as a whole, because I think it's important for all the wrestling community to kind of get together and get along. But in general with the wrestling product, I want there to be a positive spin on a lot of things because that's just who I am as a person. And I'm not just saying that to be kind of, throwing my ego here. I just truly believe that. So I actually wrote here 5 things where I feel are the problems with Monday Night Raw. And the first thing that everybody talks about by far is the fact that it's a 3-hour show. Now, I will say this. The fact that it's 3 hours does mean that more wrestlers get paid, more wrestlers have a chance to support their family. And for that part, and that part specifically, I do like the fact that people that work for the WWE do get paid when they're on TV, a little bit more, of course. So that's a positive. But majority of the actual product, the watching product as an audience, it's just burnout. It's not easy to watch 3 hours of wrestling content, especially with some of the writing and booking problems they have, which we will talk about. And it's all connected with the 3 hours thing. Simple. I have short-term booking here. Let me ask you guys a simple question. Everybody in chat. How many times have you seen the WWE go out, call somebody up, and then push them for, I don't say, a month or so, and then completely make them fall off the face of the earth? How many times have you seen that? Let me ask you another one. How many times have you seen a face or a heel turn that they push someone for a week or two, and then you don't hear about them anymore? Or they don't take them seriously anymore? Tucker, remember him? Guy just got released. Awful, right? He never had a shot. Tucker had never had a legitimate shot as a heel. He didn't have a shot. He literally spread out with Otis, and that's the last time we basically saw him. He had one match, and he was good. Never saw him again. How frequent is that? And don't get me wrong, I love the WWE. You guys know that. You guys know that with my channel. I love the WWE. I love doing comedy with them, reactions, all this stuff. I love it. But let's talk about something else that kind of irks me a little bit. How about the heavy scripting of the promos? How many times have you seen something that is so confusing for the wrestler that they're literally like this, trying to think of their lines, and the promo just doesn't work very well? Yet, when WrestleMania happened and that rain delay happened, remember all the little unscripted promos they came out and did? That was some of the best promo work those wrestlers did in years. It was unscripted. They had a little topic to talk about, and that's it. That's so important. But at the end of the day, it's all going to come down to storylines. It's about the writing staff, about the actual writing that they do. Because when you have a team like the Hurt Business, who's everybody loves the Hurt Business, They were on fire. Cedric Alexander, Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, who, by the way, giving credit to the WWE, have booked Bobby Lashley extremely well because they thought of a long-term booking idea with him, and it works. Funny how that works when you do long-term booking for someone and actually follow through with it. But let's talk about the Hurt Business. The Hurt Business were long-term booking ideas from someone back there who did a great job. And then for some reason, after they finally established themselves and after they finally went off and they said, you know what? You guys did a great job. We're going to break you up now. Tell me how that makes any sense whatsoever. It doesn't. It doesn't make any logical sense. And guys, I'm a wrestling mark. I know. I am a fan. I am a wrestling mark. And I love the WWE. But when I see this type of stuff, it drives me crazy. Because I care. But you know what? I'll be honest. The number one thing that's hurting Monday Night Raw, and not just Monday Night Raw per se, but just in general, is the fact it's the same product every single week. No matter what they tell you or what they say or what they do, it's basically the same thing. Promo, wrestling match, backstage promo, wrestling match, backstage promo, wrestling match, end of the show. And when I'm talking about the backstage promos, guys, it's the same thing. They have a person back there. Hey, Bobby Lashley. Oh, is that you, Bobby? Come over here. Do an interview for a minute. Next. Have a match. Commercial break. Follow up to the next person. Oh, another lady's back there. Same location, basically. You know, I want what's best for the WWE. I do. I want what's best for Monday Night Raw because I believe the wrestlers are some of the most talented and incredible wrestlers on this planet. I truly believe that. I believe they have enough talent on this roster to make a compelling show every single week. But you guys have to do better. You guys have to do better. Because you guys can do better if you really put in the time and effort. And you know what? I'll say this. Some people are hard on Adnan Virk. The guy's new. Give him a shot. But look at Pat McAfee. He's killing it on SmackDown. And what makes SmackDown so good? It has better storyteller, better writing, better backstage segments, better commentary, and it's 2 hours long. So if you guys enjoyed this little rant, leave a thumbs up and hit a subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know what you think below.